So Isofol is reporting third quarter results today, and I want to provide a brief summary of that report. First of all, financially, it contains no surprises. We are making progress according to plan. The result came in at a negative 13 million Swedish kronor compared to a negative 11 million same period last year. This increase in costs is planned and follows the intensification of our clinical development. Basically, costs are increasing as we are moving our asset closer towards marketing authorization. When it comes to cash and cash balance, we closed the quarter with 139 million kronor in the bank. This follows the completion of a successful rights issue completed earlier this year that brought in net proceeds of 84 million to the company. So in total, this now puts us in a very strong position financially to continue our clinical development. A few other highlights of the quarter. We have had a pre-IND meeting with the FDA. This was a meeting where we, in essence, outlined the design of our clinical trials to the US FDA and asked them for input. The meeting conclusion was basically that our design is acceptable to the US and we are free to progress to a formal IND and initiating clinical trials in the US without doing any substantial modifications to the trial program. And this is, of course, of high importance to us as the US is and remains the key commercial market for arfolitixurin. Secondly, we have made progress in the ongoing clinical trial. We have tested the second dose cohort of 200 milligrams of arfolitixurin with success and received green light from the study's safety review committee to proceed to the third dose cohort of 300 milligrams. Now, this fact that we successfully completed the dose of 200 milligrams in patients is of high importance to Isofol. This means that we now in the clinic have validated not only the new dosing sequence of arfolitixurin, but also shown that significantly higher doses than those tested in a previous phase 3 trial is feasible to give in the clinic. This is of importance because we have shown in earlier preclinical trials that there is a strong dose-response relationship with arfolitixurin. In other words, higher doses of the drug is also expected to lead to higher clinical efficacy. We have now shown that it's safe and patients tolerate higher doses of arfolitixurin in this trial. So that was a highly important milestone that we have passed. The study is now continuing with the 300 milligram dose cohorts. We're testing even higher doses that potentially could lead to even higher efficacy. So all in all, we've had a good quarter. We're making solid progress across the board in the company. Operations are progressing exactly as planned. We will host an investor meeting on November 13, where we give more details to the company's progress, and we welcome you all to attend.